This is Syria, a country that's been ravaged by war for most of my life, a place the world has long associated with fear, division and destruction. But recently, something's changed. I actually visited 5 years ago, and back then it was a whole different country. Roads were blocked, cities were closed, and speaking to the wrong person could land you in jail. But recently the government has been overthrown. A new group has taken over, and for the first time in years, people are watching Syria again. It's now become possible to travel freely, see places that were once off limits, and hear stories that were silenced for over a decade. So in this video, I'm going to show you what Syria is really like from the eyes of a tourist. Good morning from Damascus, Syria, a place that I've wanted to return to for a long time. I was here 5 years ago. Now I'm back with my buddy Mushilash, buddy number 2 Vanna. You've seen them recently in my Ethiopia video, if that's already been posted. If not, you'll see them in that video. But yeah, just got to Syria last night. This is what $50 gets you. It's a very basic room, 3 beds, bathroom in there. Costs $50 for the 3 of us, so it's affordable for Syria, because Syria isn't the cheapest of places. You might think it is, but it's not crazy cheap. But yeah, $50. It has a cafe. I'll show you the cafe actually, because it has a nice view of the city. The cafe in here, and then a seating area where people are just smoking shisha, drinking coffee. Drinking coffee, and then this is the view of the city. So this is Damascus. In this video, I'm going to be walking around the camera, exploring, showing you the daily life, and just going back to some of the places that I visited 5 years ago, because this is a very fun city, a lot of history, a lot of life. But yeah, welcome to Damascus. The lift has no door really, you can see the wall. So the first thing we have to do today is get some food. It's around midday, we've just left the hotel, haven't eaten anything, and I think the plan is going to be to try some traditional Syrian pizza. I'm sure it's got a different name, but I'm going to call it that. Somehow I have to figure out how to cross the road because it's completely separated. I think there's an opening down there. But yeah, this is what the street is like. It's very chilled. When I was here 5 years ago, you couldn't be here independently. You had to have a guide. You had not security, but it was very complicated. And now you can come here, no visa, walk around, do your own thing. It's safe, it's good vibes, and people are friendly. So yeah, so far, loving Syria. This is the place, and these look amazing. I'm gonna have about 3 or 4 of these, a drink, and that should keep me going for a few hours. But yeah, it smells amazing. Hello. Can I have one of these? Wahid.
Want to eat here or take it with you?
We can eat here. So Wahid, and Wahid. I think for now that's okay. And then whatever you want, Vanna. Looks amazing.
Ah, é bom. Esse aqui também não tem erro, mas é bom. Pode temperar a Síria, como não tem o mesmo. É muito bom. A comida aqui é muito boa. It's very good, man. It's very good. É muito boa. Não tem erro.
Food from this part of the world. I'm gonna have to put the camera down so I can enjoy this, because this meal is 10 out of 10. See you guys in about 10 minutes. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. The same way this guy is. Shukran. Thank you. Have a good day. Olha a loja Pinto aqui no meio da Síria. So I found a shop with my surname, Pinto, that sells clothes. Super weird. It's very common to see full shops outside of someone's car. From sweets, crisps, to even DVDs and vapes. Seen it all. But yeah, this is what the streets look like in Damascus, Syria. So we're heading towards the old city, where there is a very beautiful mosque. Maybe my favorite one in the whole world, so I can't wait to show you that and try some more food. And yeah, just soak in the energy of this historic city. Crossing the road is crazy. The street market underneath a bridge. People sell all things secondhand. A lot of this video I'm going to be just walking around and pointing the camera, just because I don't want to get in their faces. I just want to show you guys the life. People sell drinks, people live here. A lot of the ones you see on the floor are actually Turkmen gypsies that come from Turkey, Central Asia, and they come here and they live in nomadic camps, and you often see the kids begging, selling roses, and here they live underneath these bridges, as you can see behind me. He's also filming this, so I'm going to tag him below so you can see his point of view. Vanna is most on Instagram. Also tag her so you can see her stories from Syria if you're interested to get different points of views. Yeah, we're going to go that way towards the old city now. This guy has a whole store in like a metal container underneath a bridge, and he sells the most random of things. And then yeah, in the middle of all this you see nice cars, you see old buildings, you see it's such a diverse place, you see a bit of everything. You see money, you see poorness, you see wealth, you see people with not so much wealth. It's a different world. No. We just entered the old city market where there's only shorter buildings here, so we're not in the city with all the hotels. And yeah, they sell dates, they sell fresh fruits, vegetables, and it's all the old small buildings like that one. You can see it's got the minaret, so it used to be an old mosque. And yeah, it's fascinating. This part actually reminds me a lot of Kabul in Afghanistan, because it just feels like you've gone back 100 years. If you're thinking of coming to Syria, now is a good time. Since the Assad regime has ended, it's got a lot safer. So obviously there's always a little bit of risk to it, and I wouldn't recommend it to any person. You gotta have some sort of experience, but I recommend Syria because it's a fascinating place. One of the main differences that I noticed now from 5 years ago was before it was mandatory to have photos of Assad on all the shop fronts, all houses. You had to have it, and you had to have the Syrian flag, which was a new flag which is associated with Assad. So that flag now you don't see it often. So just for context, this is the old flag, this is the new flag, and the new flag is actually an older flag which they brought back from the 60s in an act of rebellion against Assad. So yeah, if you see the red one, it's the old one, the one green is the new one. And yeah, it's changed a lot because you just don't see pictures of him anymore. It's much safer, much more relaxed. You don't see many people with guns anymore. Before there was checkpoints at every corner. On the highways, every 2 kilometers is a checkpoint. Going into certain parts of the city, there's checkpoints. Now you don't even see police anymore. It's a good time to be here. That there is the old Damascus citadel, an ancient castle that's hundreds of years old. And look, it's just standing in full glory. And people live and walk amongst this place. It's a city of so much history, and often given the nickname the world's oldest continually inhabited city, meaning since it's been built, there's always been people living here. It's never not had the population. And yeah, it doesn't lose its traditions. For example, this man here is selling tamarind juice in the most traditional form, and it basically comes out of this shisha-like thing on his back, and it's tasty. I'm actually going to go have one now to show you guys. How much is one?
Bora provar?
What?
15,000 around 1 euro. 1 euro or $1.
Okay. 15,000.
It's more than a dollar.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, a lot of money.
Bora lá provar isto.
Shukran. We're both vlogging, so it gets a bit confusing.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the traditional juices here. One.
I'll take. Where are you guys from?
Portugal.
Portugal.
Yeah. We're here to visit this amazing country.
Yeah, so like it's still a little bit. There's a bit of chaos here, but still, you know.
I was here 5 years ago under Assad. Now it feels very nice,
It's a different
relaxed.
story.
Yeah.
But let us hope that it goes.
That it keeps
the right
going.
direction, you know?
Inshallah.
Yeah, hopefully.
That looks amazing.
Thank
Shukran.
Enjoy it.
Bora lá provar.
What do you think?
Muito doce. It's very sweet.
Thank you, shukran. Let's give it a try. This is tamarind juice. It's very tasty. It is very sweet, but it's very good for you. There's a lot of health benefits from tamarind. I know, that's not what you think. This is Vlogception.
Oh, I like the one yesterday better.
Yesterday it was slushy, but this is raw and good for you. Entering the gold souk. Well, gold, jewellery and clothes. And this is actually the main part of the market. So as you can see, it goes on for like almost a kilometre in both directions. And the interesting part is if you look up top, you see bullet holes from many of the civil wars that happened over the years. But there's two things I want to show you here, which is the mosque just over there, and then I want to go back after this way behind me to show you a famous ice cream place that's been open for over 200 years and has a really unique way of making ice cream, and I haven't had it in years, so I'm looking forward to trying it again. So this is a souvenir shop here in the souk, and I like this hat. It's very patriotic of me. You don't like it?
No, like a smurf.
It's just a beanie. But I'm going to get it. This costs about $4. Let me know in the comments if you like it.
Okay.
Shukran.
Okay.
Looking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24, 25.
So I bought it. Let me know what you guys think. I think it looks good. But check this out. This is the entrance to the Grand Umayyad Mosque. This here is ancient ruins from the Temple of Jupiter, an old Roman temple. So just here you see ancient Roman, Islamic, and also an interesting thing about this is that this mosque used to be a church before. So you still see the dome in the distance, and they changed it in, I'm not sure when, but there was like a swap between them and the Muslims many hundred years ago, and they turned that into a mosque. And there's something very interesting inside that I want to show you guys. But check out the square just in front of it. It's very impressive. There's a lot of vendors, people taking pictures with the flag. There's the men selling the juices there. There's a lot of life here in the center of Damascus. I love this place. Shoes off, and check this out. So this part is the only place where you can't have shoes on, and in the inside, but in the middle part you can. And one thing that's so special to me about this place is I was here 5 years ago, and this middle courtyard was completely off limits. And even just to come in the mosque, you had to have a permit. And now everyone is welcome. There is no one telling you no. You can come in the middle. There's families here. I was here last night, and everyone just hangs out. Now it's a little bit earlier. It's hotter, so people aren't really in the middle part. So it's better for pictures. But yeah, this place is amazing. It's so big. But I want to show you guys inside because it's something really cool. But look at the entrance, all the detailings. Wow. But I'm going to show you the inside now, the part that used to be a cathedral. As you can still see by the stained glass windows, by the ancient columns that are influenced by the Romans that were also here. But there's one thing that I think is very cool, a cool part of this, which is just over there, next to the women's section. So if you don't know, in a mosque, men and women are separate. This one is divided pretty 50-50, the outside, the inside. A shrine here. And the story behind this is John the Baptist, who baptized Jesus Christ. When he died, or when he was killed, I'm not too sure, his head was cut off and put in here. So inside a mosque in Syria, you have the head of John the Baptist. Over there's the woman area. This is what separates them. But yeah, check it out. So it is a pilgrimage site for people of all faiths. They come here to see this specific shrine. But yeah, it's time to get some ice cream because it's hot. I believe the prayer, or one of the prayers, is about to start. It's starting to fill up. So I'm going to make a move, not to be an inconvenience to anyone, and show you guys a famous ice cream that's been open for over 200 years. I love the history in this place. And this is the famous backdash from 1895. Usually there is queues here for over an hour, but now it's pretty early in the day, and you can kind of just walk in and see the chaos of how the ice creams are made. These are constantly being sold. They have a stretchy-like texture, and they served with pistachios on top. And here we go, the whole tub of it. So yeah, we're gonna try some. I had it a few years ago. It's been a long time, so I'm excited to try it again. Let's go find a seat. This is where they actually make the ice cream. They beat it with these massive hammer-like devices, and it makes the consistency of the ice cream. This place is huge and always full. No place? We can find a corner. There, found one. Backdash. It's very like stringy. Everyone's watching us, it's good.
Está tudo destruído este lado, olha isto.
We're now entering Jobar, which is the city that was most affected by the war here in Damascus, and just check this out. Crazy place. So we just made it to the center point of Jobar, and yeah, for the next few minutes of the video I'm going to walk around these neighborhoods and just show you the most destroyed part of the war here in Damascus. This is crazy. I've been to quite a few destroyed cities in my time, like Homs and a few places in Libya, but this one might just be the biggest. It's not the full city, it's not Damascus, it's a neighborhood in Damascus called Jobar, and it's huge. It just stretches on for miles and miles and miles, and every single building is destroyed. Not one made it out safely. And during the regime, when I was here 5 years ago, this was completely closed off. So Assad didn't want people seeing this, because obviously you can imagine why. And now you can just walk around, although it is dangerous because you never know. There could be mines in any of these houses and bombs that haven't gone off. So you have to stick to the main road. But yeah, it's absolutely wild. The story of Jobar is actually much sadder than it looks. It was once a super vibrant neighborhood of Damascus, but today over 95% of it is completely destroyed. Because for years, Jobar sat as the front line during the war, and what happened here was devastating. The Assad regime used chemical weapons to kill out all the locals who lived here, causing a true genocide that killed everyone. When I was last in Syria, this place was completely off limits. The government didn't want anyone to come and see what happened here. But now, the new government wants to show the atrocities that the old one did. And I was able to walk these streets, and I get to realize how truly bad this was. I even met the last family still living in the rubble. They moved back here after the war but didn't have money for anything better. But if you head over to my Instagram, I made a video just about them and their sad story. Coming to neighborhoods like this really opens your eyes. It makes you realize how truly devastating war is. And if you've never been to a place like this, you don't really realize. This was Jobar, one of Syria's most destroyed neighborhoods and one of the saddest stories from the war. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, make sure to like, comment and subscribe so you can keep up to date with my crazy adventures.